with the Richmond Stakes at 2:25, the Gordon Stakes at 3 o'clock, and the Group 1 Nassau Stakes at 3:35. The first race on the card was a handicap. It was over 10 furlongs. Perfuse was very strong in the market, and he was a 2-to-1 shot. There were 3 non-runners here, 3, 11 and 13, but 15 went to post.
And they're away for this Coral Kingsome handicap, which starts off the third day of the Qatar Goodwood Festival, and Finn's Charm straight into the lead from Crackshot in the pink jacket. Royal Rhyme is right there as well, and then to the outside Garden Route, and wider out is Entrancement. Tracking extremely wide is Promoter in the hands of Rob Hormy in the green jacket with the lighter cap. Just behind the leaders is Al Sakib and Silver Sword and Killybegs Warrior and Coverdale as they continue to race across the course towards the top of the race course. Perfuse is further back on the inside, Ryan Moore, and then towards the rear of the field are Goldsborough, one of the back markers. Theory of Everything is another one, and Baltic Voyage. Finn's Charm leading them as they climb now to the 6 furlong marker. Finn's Charm leading the way to Crackshot in second place. Entrancement up on the outside of Have Secret, and then Royal Rhyme. Garden Route is just behind those from Silver Sword, in behind those with Al Sakib. Then Perfuse right round the inside, the favourite. Pink cap, he's got a white blaze in the hands of Ryan Moore, followed by Coverdale, Theory of Everything, and then Goldsborough on the inside, Killybegs Warrior, Promoter still out wide, and Baltic Voyage. Down the hill and swinging a right-hander, and soon they'll come to the rail cutaway, which is about 3.5 furlongs or so from the finish. Should give them plenty of room, and it's Finn's Charm on the inside of Crackshot. Then on the outside of these, Entrancement, Royal Rhyme behind them. Then on the inside is Have Secret, and then back to Al Sakib, and out wide is Silver Sword. Perfuse is behind a lot of horses at the moment. We need a lot of luck and might not be going well enough anyway as they run down towards the final quarter mile, and Royal Rhyme coming there strongly on the outside of Crackshot. Royal Rhyme has come through to take it up from Crackshot. Then the fading Finn's Charm. Have Secret runs on with Coverdale, Al Sakib and Silver Sword, but this is all over surely. It's Royal Rhyme making sweet music on the way to the line here. Royal Rhyme by 6, 7, 8 lengths and routs them. Royal Rhyme wins very impressively under Clifford Lee from Have Secret in second, Al Sakib in third, then Coverdale and Crackshot, followed by Silver Sword and Garden Route, and Perfuse very well beaten.
Royal Rhyme at 9-to-1 beats Have Secret at 14-to-1, and Al Sakib at 12-to-1 back in third place. Well, Royal Rhyme was very impressive here. 6.5 length winner for the Carl Burke team. Clifford Lee on board, a team that can do very little wrong at the moment. They've got their horses in tremendous shape, and this fella travelled strongly, almost too strongly, towards the head of the field. He did get a little bit of cover, but when produced, he's fairly surge clear to win by more than 6 lengths in the end. There was a bunch finish for the second, third and fourth places. Perfuse, very disappointing, never really going.
That impressive first winner was Royal Rhyme here at Goodwood, ridden by Clifford Lee. Carl Burke, the trainer, not here. So you get to tell us all about this horse, but you quite liked him for a while.
Yeah, we definitely liked him for a while. Today, he had a great draw. The plan was just getting in amongst them, get him to relax, and he's finished off his races really nice.
What was the pace like out there?
I thought we went a nice even gallop. I wasn't as keen, which, you know, we went a sort of a nice even one. He always travels so well, and he loves passing horses.
So describe what happened in the straight.
In the straight, sort of just coming down the hill by the free pole, there's a cutaway. He was travelling lovely. As soon as the leaders sort of switched right a bit, there was a nice, lovely, clear path for me to go through. They moved the rail, so there was lovely fresh ground from 6 to 8 horse widths. And he was just travelling through the 2-pole. He travelled nicely still, and I only really asked the question sort of fell on half out.
Well, he thumped them in the end as well. So do you think he could be pattern class? He's sort of shaping that way, isn't he?
Definitely, the way he's winning. He won well at Newmarket, and today he's won very well. He's definitely a listed type class, possibly in the group in the making.
And is this his kind of trip?
This is his kind of trip. He probably would get further if he learns to relax, but for now, definitely a mile and a quarter is his trip.
And how important is that kind of ground that many horses don't like? Does he love it?
He loves this type of ground, very, very soft, good soft sort of ground. He just travels very, very well.
So how would you describe it now? Because obviously we were in heavy territory yesterday, but it's quite hot already. There's been quite a wind. Has it dried up to near a soft?
I think it's definitely dried up a lot compared to yesterday. It's quite loose and tacky a bit out there, definitely on the soft side.
Okay. Well, looking ahead to the rest of the week, what you're doing, you're here tomorrow for the Golden Mile and also for the King George, the sprint. So we start with White Lavender in the sprint.
White Lavender, yeah, she's run well. She was a little bit disappointing, I thought, the last time in Ireland. But she's a tricky type horse. She needs to go a good gallop, and she loves passing. She actually made the running in France, which there was no pace on, so you had to sort of use her ability to go forward. Ideally, if we got a nice gallop, she'll definitely pick him off at the end.
Okay, and then there's Eileen Dove in the Golden Mile?
Yeah, he ran a good race at York the last day. The ground was probably too soft for him that day. He likes it on the soft side, but not that soft. He should run a big race. He won well at Hamilton time before, and we're looking forward to him.
The ground should probably be ideal for him by the time of tomorrow with these drying conditions.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't dry up too much though.
Well, I don't know whether all these people gathered around the parade ring agree with you, but anyway, best of luck for tomorrow and congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.